Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test. Can you hear me?
Now you bugging, we smell like 100. AMG pushing, I love it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first annual Mortal Kombat 1 live stream. Now, how can I turn my audio off? Because I don't need to hear myself. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Kitana, Kano, Jax.
Alright, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me good, right?
The Tea House.
Losing your sight. I can't imagine.
Drop me some ones in the chat if you can hear me. If you're watching this video previously recorded, please give me a few seconds as I put things together. For those of you watching this that are watching it pre-recorded, give me just a few seconds. For those of you that are in the chat, I need to know if you can hear me perfectly clear before we start. Let me know if you can hear me perfectly clear. Let me turn down some of this gameplay audio. Alright, so we got some ones, we got some yeses. Okay, cool. That's what I like to hear. Don't worry, guys. I'm feeling just a tad bit better also. So we should be good to go on that. Hold on. Check my headphones real quick. I should be able to hear some sound from this also. Alright, what's up, guys? Wave Report back in the building with another video. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash the subscribe button and turn on post notifications as we ride the wave all the way to 12K. Now, today I'm going to be allowing you guys to get on the microphone and we're going to be able to talk some MK news. So if you want to take some time out and be able to share this with all your friends, you definitely can do that. Give me 1 second. I need to make sure I can hear y'all clearly. Alright, what's up, guys? Alright, so I can hear you guys just fine. So what I'm going to do is this. You are going to be able to go to Discord. The link to Discord is pinned. It is pinned. So what you can do on Discord is scroll all the way down and you can click on podcast, join the Discord, and you'll be able to talk to me on the microphone. So go ahead on down, click on Discord and join podcast, and we will be able to have a conversation. That's what we'll be able to do, because I want to hear your take on what we know about Mortal Kombat 1 so far. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what we're going to be discussing today. So again, go ahead, join that Discord if you haven't done so already. Scroll all the way down to podcast and join. And I will move you to the podcast section, but you can go ahead and click on the lobby and I will move you directly over. So that's how we're going to be moving today. I feel like we got a lot to talk about, just a whole lot to talk about when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. But I want to make sure everybody understands how we can move. Well, I can't join Discord, but I can't do this on this live screen. Okay, cool. Sounds fair to me. But again, anybody wants to get on the mic, that's how you can get on the mic, is by joining the Discord. Join the Discord, go all the way down and click on lobby, and you will be able to join. Don't be scared, join up. But in the meantime, everything we know so far about Mortal Kombat 1. So what do we do know so far is Kenshi. Kenshi is a part of the Yakuza, is from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Kenshi is a part of the Yakuza, and he's going to do everything he can in his power to get his sword back from Johnny Cage, who happens to be a multi-millionaire that lives in the Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles, California. Now, that's just the vibes that I'm getting from here. So far, I'm kind of liking how they're implementing the game more into real life, more into Earth Realm, where we actually can see regular stuff that happens in Earth Realm, like Yakuza, things of that nature, and all types of stuff. Alan, doesn't matter what your voice sounds like. If you want to get on, you want to voice your opinion, you could. I think that'll be super fantastic if that's something you want to do. Now, we got Ghoul Wizard in here. Let me go ahead and join the lobby with Ghoul. Wait, let me move Ghoul over. See if I can move him over to I know it's the way you can move people. However, fuck it. We'll just join the lobby. Hold on 1 second. All right, Ghoul, you there? Hold on 1 second. Ghoul should be there and should be able to hear me. Give me a second, guys. It's the first time we doing this, so I'm trying to get this working as good as possible for y'all. So where is it? We should be under scene, which means should be over here, and you should be able to hear the audio. So Ghoul, when you speak, they should be able to hear you. Go ahead and give it a try. Oh wait, that means I would need to click this right here, hit switch audio device, click that, scroll down 1 second, and then voila. Alright, can y'all still hear me? Ghoul, you there? Y'all should be able to hear me.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Make sure I can hear you on the screen. Hold on. I'm trying to get this working as good as possible for y'all. So, go ahead and give me a test, Wizard.
Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Yeah.
Guys, give me 1 second. We just doing a quick test run. A few more seconds, guys.
Yo.
All right, we can hear you on screen, Ghoul. You can go ahead. Guys, give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear him. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear him. Again, if you want to join, you can. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear him clearly.
Yeah, he's sleeping, but there's a war going on.
I'm just waiting for that first one. All right, we got ones in the chat. Now we can go ahead and start. So, Wizard, I want to go ahead and ask you this question. How do you feel about NRS killing off 1v1? How we feeling about that? Give them a second, guys. Wizard, you still there?
Yo.
How do you feel about them killing off 1v1? You too, League.
Yo.
No, we can hear you, Wizard. Go ahead. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get Wizard a little second to get his stuff
I'm
together.
still
For some
here. I don't
reason,
think you can hear me.
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you just fine. There's ones in the chat. They can hear you on the screen. We can hear you just fine.
I think it's fucked up, honestly. Oh yeah, I think it's messed up. Honestly, it's just like I'm just I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words. Honestly, it's like
Say that again. All right, all right. Hold on, guys. I gotta make
Can
sure
anybody
it's
hear
good.
me?
It's good quality for you guys. Yo, League Avenger, that's you. League. League. I can
Can anybody
hear you.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yo, League, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Huh? All right, guys, give me a second. We getting this figured out right now. You should be able to hear these guys. League. All right, there you go. My mic was on mute. Yo, League, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Yeah. All right, cool. They should be able to hear you also just fine. I'm still working this out. Give me a second. So I'm gonna click here, lobby, switch the audio over,
Cool.
click here, and
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. So you can hear me just fine. Sorry about that, guys. We are in full force. Ghoul, hold on to 1 second. Lee, the question I want to ask you really quick while I get him situated is, how do you feel about them killing off 1v1 with this assist BS?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
I don't know why it's not working for you guys. This is strange, guys. This is strange. This is definitely strange. Let me go back over here. Try something. This is strange.
I personally feel like, I understand that we're used to the 1v1 and everybody loves it, and I do too, but I don't personally think it is something that is going to be gone for, ever. I think it will be back. I actually think, but I do think that I actually like the cameo fighter system, but I understand that people have their concerns. But I'm okay with something new, but I do think that the fight that should be back in the future. I'm not personally that worried about it.
Okay, got you. I just hope they don't bring it back in the future and try to introduce it as a brand new gameplay feature that we've never heard of before. You know, that seems like something that they would do, and I don't think that's something that we should be dealing with at all. I think they had a huge opportunity with this game and they blew it by being able to include all of this extra BS that came with it. You know, I feel like if they're going to include freaking assists, that's fine. You can include assists, but make sure I can turn that crap off. 1v1. Since when did we ever need help with a one-on-one fight in a fighting game? That's the part that got me the most.
Yeah, I completely understand. Don't get me wrong. It does surprise me that they're, not going to have a 1v1 type mode in the game. But excuse me, sorry. But I think that, I think overall the game looks great. I think that the gameplay and everything looked fine. Now I understand.
Yeah.
And they will adjust what they need to make sure that when it's out, it will be at its full potential.
Got you. Okay. I would say this much right here. If they're going to be doing stuff like this, I just really feel like they should have just played the safe option and just went out. This game has the potential to be one of the biggest Mortal Kombat games ever across the board. Before I continue, I need you guys to put ones in the chat if you can hear me clearly and you can hear him clearly, because I don't want to have a double echo voice. At least I don't want you guys to hear a double echo voice. I'm cool with it, but I don't want the stream or the replay viewers to be able to happen to hear that. Gotcha. Okay. So it's probably on my, okay, we getting all ones. I fixed it. It was one of the settings that I had to turn off. I had two things playing at once. Okay. We should be good to go now because I turned it off. So it shouldn't be no echo at all. We're getting all ones. He keep cutting out, then he gets low, but I can hear you perfectly fine. Okay, all right, let's turn this up just a little bit. Right.
They can use them right, give them a new design, change their background, recon them, and hopefully they can get their popularity rise up. Look what they did with Baracha. Nobody gave a rat's about him until MKX. He was one of the best DLC characters in that damn game.
Right. Give me 1 second. Let me check this audio again.
Give them a new design. Absolutely. But like I said, that's just my opinion. And hopefully they can get their popularity rise up. Look what they did with Baracha. Nobody gave a rat's about him.
All right, got you. I had to check to make sure that the people can hear you on the live stream. I definitely agree with what you said. My thing is that it's to the point where I love Mortal Kombat across the board. And I just really wish that they would have just been like, listen, we took consumables, we turned it into a upgradable feature. They had us thinking this whole cameo thing was just going to be something through the roof, you know, and it still can be. I just hate the fact that they had to downplay other things in order to make this popular when they did not need to do that. That's almost like you have a child. You give your child everything they want, and then your child starts stealing. You'll be more pissed off that your child is stealing when you be like, you could have just asked for it and we would have gave it to you. So you're upset with your child for doing something they didn't have to do without reason. You know, Mortal Kombat is more so like Ed Boon. We all know this. Mortal Kombat is the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. Straight up. It's the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. So when you're the god of fighting games, you ain't got a lot of us. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you're being honest, upfront, and doing what needs to be done for the fans. We will not care at all, you know. So if they would have just been honest about the situation, it wouldn't have overshadowed the game for me, because I haven't even had time to speak on the things I like about the game. The graphics are good, SSD is good, no loading times, possible great story. It's a lot. Right. 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 Hey, mute your mic, guys, real quick until Legend finish, and then I'll let you hop in, Benzo. Hold on one quick. Let me Okay, I got you. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find out how can I let's see. Guys, please remember, when you're not talking on the mic, be sure to mute your mic so it don't pick up the background or anything like that. You're more than welcome to talk whenever you want to. Just make sure when you step away or whatever, you just hit mute, so the people that are listening to this video after it's done being live, they can hear a full quality conversation. So real quick, Benzo, what are your thoughts on them removing the 1v1 feature and adding assists? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, League, back over to you. All right. Yeah, I got you. LR, what's up with you? You can unmute if you got any comments that you want to input. LR. Right. Right. Hotaro is definitely pretty dope. 1 second. I need to reset this real quick. All right, there we go. Let's get this reset.
So I'm kind of new to joining podcasts and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I feel like, I feel like this is just like a first impression. You got some people that have their concerns, which is fine, and then you have the other ones that really like it. But overall, I think the game looks great, and I understand people are concerned with the whole cameo thing, but I personally think it's awesome that, hey, we got the creativity back for the high combos that we want. We have the 3 bars that from X that people has been wanting. We got the breaker system back. So there's so much we can do now that there's no way we could have done in 11. Excuse me.
Right. Okay, I got y'all right. Thank you, Darkness, for reporting that. Anytime it sounds like a one-sided conversation, please let me know in the comment section so I can fix it. It's fixed now, so y'all should be able to hear the guest is speaking. Again, this is our first time doing this, so please, be easy with us, because going forward, we'll have this seamlessly, because I want to use this platform so that way you Mortal Kombat fans can be able to voice your opinion when something happens. You will never get this on another YouTube channel, because they will filter the hell out of you because they're afraid you're going to expose them or something like that. So this is your #1 place, guys, for Mortal Kombat content. You got any questions that you guys want to answer? Ask them in the comments. Any of you on the mic, if you got any questions you always wanted to ask me or put me on the spot or whatever the case is, go ahead and ask those questions and you shall get the answer you're looking for. Okay, let's see what we got here. I see quite a few changes in MK1 that need to be made before launch in September. Yes, speaking of changes that need to be made, what do you guys think that need to be changed before September? What are some changes?
I have to hear you through the stream because it's very staticky if I don't listen to it through the stream. So I didn't hear your question. I'm very sorry.
Are you good? So basically, I asked, what are some things you feel like they need to change before the game release in September? And don't worry, like I said, we're gonna get all of this figured out going forward. Audio issues. Okay. In my opinion. Give it a few seconds, guys. Remember, there's a delay for things to reach your end before they get a chance to respond. So if you hear a few brief moments of nothing, that's the reason why.
Yeah, I think I see what everybody's saying. I think what's cool though is that the cameos is something that I like that they. Oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm listening to. I like that there is a delay though in it though, where it's not something that you can just spam 1,000 times. You actually have, so that way you can do your combo and you can enhance it with the 3 bars and then call them in to continue it. So it's not something that is just you have to use it to do a combo. You because you choose when to use it. So I think what you can do is you can use your 3 bar, do your combo with your pops-ups, and when you're ready to bring them in, you can, do your thing and bring them in. So I think it's not as complex as what it might look, but I completely understand where everybody's coming from.
Gotcha. I would say this much right here. Something that needs to be changed before launch is I'm sticking to my guns. I do think later down the line they should make it optional to use cameos. I understand they're not going to change that, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I will say at this point in time they got a lot that they need to deliver, because I already can see some things that are going to be completely annoying to people. For example, if your cameo gets hit, you lose health when your cameo gets hit. So imagine you're getting ready to win a fight, you call your cameo out, your cameo miss, and you shoot a projectile, your cameo get hit in the back of the head, and then you lose. How would that make you feel in a very intense Combat League match? How would y'all feel about that?
I'm listening to you through your stream so I can hear what you're saying.
No problem.
How would that make me feel? Okay. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. It can be annoying if you're not, but to me at the same time, it kind of makes you. I feel like it can definitely become intense, but at the same time, I feel like it can really help through, because if you remember, MKX was like very competitive. You have to be on each other, and I feel like that with that kind of feature, it'll help you stay on your toes, where when they try something, you can try to block when you can. So yeah, it can be annoying, but but at the same time, I feel like when you really keep doing your thing, and you're really good at the blocking and stuff, you can stop it from messing you up. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
You good? It looked like we got somebody else here too, also in the Discord. Wilson, you got any takes on this? Wilson Double R, you got any takes on this? I guess Wilson must be knocked out sleep. Let's see if Ghoul ready. See if I can unmute this guy. How did I mute him to begin with? What the hell? Oh, okay. Got you. That's how you do it. Got you. All right. Wizard, you got anything you want to add? Going once. Going twice. All right. Put his ass back on mute. All right. 1 second. Let's click back over here for a second. Let's take some of these fan questions really quick. And also, feel free if you want to chime in to some of these questions that the fans have. Let me see. Let me go back real quick. League, what name are you using on YouTube?
Yeah, sorry, I'm listening through the stream, so that way I know what you're saying.
Okay, got you. Let me know what name you're using on YouTube, so that way I can mod your account up. Let's see.
My on YouTube, it's my actual name.
Okay, leave me a comment on YouTube, say here 222 or something like that. That way I can mod your account up. While you doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you modded me already. I'm already. I think you modded me already.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Comment. Okay, 1 second. I'll. Sorry, my bad. Let me comment.
It's like, okay. Who else? Injustice 3 guest characters: Green Ranger, Humane Lion from Thundercats.
But
Shredder. Go ahead.
But like I said, man, I think at the end of the day, they got a couple months to go over it and make sure it's well done, polished, and do what they have to do to make sure that when it comes out, that it's going to be at its best. Yeah,
I would love for them to get it to where it needs to be at its best. That would be really good. I'm ready to see what the rest of the game is going to offer. I did decide that I am going to offer. I said offer. I did decide that I am going to play the game to try it out and everything. I got to take my headset off. I don't like hearing myself when I'm recording for some reason. Hold on, it's distracting. Okay. So yeah, basically, I would much rather them get the game to where it needs to be so I can give it a full critique by the time the game is actually done or whatever. You know, my interest at this point is going to be story mode because guess what? They already removed the crypt. So we're not getting no crypt. We still are getting conquest. They like if you're gonna remove the crypt, you gotta give us conquest. If you don't give us conquest, then I'm sorry. It just seemed like Street Fighter going to dance circles around this game with that whole world tour mode and everything. So hopefully we are able to get conquest so we can have some fun, travel some realms, and have some co-op conquest and things of that nature. Excuse me, guys. So, but that's what I'm hoping. What are you hoping to get out of conquest mode?
I'm listening to you on the stream. Yeah.
Nick says, screw the Cramio cap, make it a big roster of multiple DLC pack, hard legends, and not 3 comic book characters.
Me personally, I feel when it comes to Conquest, see, because I knew that when I heard about them stopping the crypt, if they stopped it, then clearly they're clearly got to be working on Conquest if they're going to remove crypt.
Right.
But I do think that I do agree that I think the story's going to be. I think the story mode should be off the chain. I think I'm thinking that the conquest should be off the chain, and I think at the end of the day, from all these pro players that's played it, I'm pretty sure when everything comes out and everything's polished and done, I'm pretty sure it should be really fun, and somebody can find their own little way that fits them to make it fun for them.
I can see that. I just know by this being new technology, I was just expecting them to stay the Mortal Kombat we know and love, but also still introduce new features. Like they could have pleased everybody with this game. When they got rid of 1v1, that was a slap in the face to the OG Mortal Kombat players. If you would have left in 1v1 the way it was and still introduced cameos, you could have appeased your OG fans and you could have introduced, you know, this new cameo thing to your casuals or whatever the case is. You know, so they basically just reselling I call this a collection game. That's all this is. The casuals finally won. The casuals took over Mortal Kombat. This is no longer a OG fan game. This is just one of them titles that became too big to fail at this point. That's just how I feel until they prove me wrong or prove me otherwise. I hate when games and movies get so big to the point it's not even about it no more. It's about money. How many of you are you familiar with the Fast and the Furious franchise? Y'all familiar with that franchise? Yoga, Miles, Nick, Ryan.
Yo, Wade.
Yo.
Alright, so what kind of Mortal Kombat did you want personally, like in your opinion?
My opinion, I wanted the regular Mortal Kombat game is what I wanted. 1v1. I don't care about the cameos. They still could have put it in there. That's fine too. But they had the opportunity to capitalize and please everybody. But they chose to get rid of the OG players, like just spit in our face. Like, yo, we ain't doing that no more. This what we doing now going forward. You know, and it's really an end of an era because it's like we had 1v1 for 30 years. Since when did you ever need help to beat somebody's ass in Mortal Kombat? This whole politically correct participation trophy BS that the United States is on or the world is on in 2023 is ridiculous, because now you need assist characters. Come on, man. In real life, we call that jumping. If me and you get into a one-on-one fight and somebody slap you in the back of your head and run off,
I could
you know what I'm saying?
Like, your mic is kind of, I don't know if this is Discord or what. It's like, yeah, okay, that's okay.
You said it's far away?
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
hear
sorry.
what you're saying at all.
I can only hear. I have to watch your stream to be able to hear what you're saying. I'm really sorry.
All right, so you said my mic is low or it's doubling? Yo,
I was gonna
ZK.
say, so what kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how NetherRealm is. You know how they are. They always try to make the game different every game they release. And when you do stuff like that, you're bound to release games like MK11 where it's just not gonna be. Did you like MK11?
MK11 had a shit ton of potential. It had no combos. All they had to do was fix the combo, more stages, and more DLC. That's all it needed.
I respect that.
Low-key.
Why the hell am I still hearing audio? Hold on. Alright, let's see. You will be able to opt out of them. Yeah, you're right. You could opt out of that BS in Mortal Kombat 11. You didn't have to worry about them stupid ass. They was called augments then, and you could just flick your directional pad. They would recharge, and everybody was cool with it. Now all of a sudden they want to make 3 bars out of it. I think it was just lazy, because if they wouldn't have introduced cameos, we would have had more characters. The game would have been beautiful. It would have been a love letter to the fans with the story, everything. It wouldn't have been not one complaint that came out of my mouth at all, you know? So I guess it's just the BS is what I'm not going for at the end of the day. And another thing too, a lot of people keep saying, why you don't like the game? All the pro players like it. All of the YouTubers like it. And I just want to make this clear, say this one more time. The YouTubers are bought and paid for. Bought and paid for. So are the pro players. So for the fans out there that are listening to this, you're wondering why Sonic Fox not saying nothing. Why a Dragon? Why none of them not saying nothing? Why am I the only one saying something? Guess what? I'm the only person that's not bought and paid for. That's why. NRS gives them free games, they get free trips, and they get hella money off revenue that they're making by uploading these clips first. So when you start paying people and buying people opinions, that's when you can possibly cause your franchise to not be good anymore, because now everybody's scared to give their.
I mean, they probably don't care about cameos.
Hell nah, because they getting paid for it. I'm pretty sure.
So you're telling me, they paid? That's why they're not saying anything about it.
Yeah, they getting paid. For example, Sonic Fox don't need no damn assists to beat your ass.
How you know they paid?
They paid because Ed Boon said they was paid. And I'll make a video on it. He did an interview recently that just came out, and he said, yeah, we flew out some YouTubers.
They probably like the cameo idea. Just because they ain't saying nothing about it.
Yeah, I could see that too. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that like the cameo idea. But my thing is, when it comes to integrity for the entire fighting game community, some people just be like, fuck it. They'll just take the check and be like, listen, I'm going to just like everything you give me, collect these free trips, collect these free gifts y'all giving me, bask in this little celebrity BS, and that's it. You know? And they getting offered a big bag, too.
Fucking mic fucked up on Discord.
What happened?
Like, I gotta do 2 things at once.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said, like, I gotta do 2 things at once.
I do too. Yeah.
To hear you.
Yeah, like my.
No, but
Like,
I was saying, just because like they like fucking cameos, don't mean they fucking paid. Now, fucking MK11, when motherfuckers ain't want to say that shit was really fucking trash when it first came out. Yeah, you could say that. Like me personally, I don't really have a fucking problem with cameos. The main thing with cameos that's bad is the fact that some characters are gonna be left out to be a cameo. Yeah, that's the negative.
Got you.
Play it, yeah.
Hold on. Let me switch back over so I can see these comments real quick. I definitely can see that too. I definitely can see it. Go ahead.
What about Ninja Killer? You know, did he even play that shit early? I know of.
No. I didn't see Ninja Killer.
Ninja Killer, he's a YouTuber though. He's a YouTuber, is he not?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
yeah, his Liu Kane's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Ninja Killer, he was like, oh yeah, he can't wait for this shit to come out. He's gonna come up with some crazy shit.
I think personally, I think at the end of the day, I can see what y'all saying about them getting possibly paid or whatever, but at the same time, I don't think that they're getting paid to like it. I think if they like it, then it's their personal opinions. But hey, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, a lot of people are going to like it, and then there's going to be some that's just not for it, and, you know, everybody I feel is just different, and it's okay.
Give me 1 second. I gotta reset this transition real quick. Transition up. Wrong thing. All right, there we go. I needed to restart this real quick.
I understand.
All right. We back. So my thing is just this is I guess this gonna be a long road. I'm still gonna make content for the game. I'm still gonna make some fire ass documentaries out of all the information.
I'd be on MK11 and I'd be playing online and be dealing with guys getting mad against my Kano, and I'd be like, I'd do the Kano impression. They get all, and then they change their whole tone. It's funny.
Yeah, I got you. I'm definitely. I can tell you this now. I'm gonna be playing MK1, playing a little bit of it.
They selling y'all the same game. It's too dumb to see it. It's MK11 with Injustice 2 combo freedom. What are you, bruh? People just be saying shit. Injustice. Oh man.
Okay, let me see this real quick. They would be hard to compete with all the hype mods will have.
Intros. Yeah. What the fuck? That mosquito.
And see, you know what?
I like the way they did it. I like how they did it, though. I like how they took the Clash, but they did it in the wrong way. They didn't exactly copy Injustice. And I think the whole air combat, if you remember, that also was in the Armageddon that game. So I think having that back in a way is really cool.
Yeah, air combat is cool. And then my thing is this. When I first saw that there was no 1v1, and then I saw clashes right after that for the little intro thing, I was pissed for two reasons. One, I don't want no fucking Injustice in my Mortal Kombat. That's one. Then number two, MK11 has some of the best intros. So I'm like, damn, we took 4 steps back with these intros because now we only get 2-liners. And MK11, what we was getting like 3-liners, 4-liners or something. Now we ain't even getting the little cameos where we get Suhao's head being rolled off, or Moloch's head, or having Aaron Black riding on a horse. We ain't getting none of that cool stuff no more. That's what I'm missing out on. I feel like that was a step back. They could have kept the intros from 11. The game looked beautiful, so they definitely could have pulled it off with MK1.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Let's see what we got here. No Alpha XS health bars. The health bars look like Street
But then
Fighter.
again, we don't even know everything they're doing yet. Like, we don't even know the modes. And so it's going to be interesting, pretty cool to see what they do. The idea of having... I know some people hate on this character, but having someone like Suhao get a second chance and maybe be a cameo would be pretty cool.
Right.
My opinion, sorry. I know people hate on the guy, but...
Look, Suhao has the potential to be a boss character, in my opinion. I'm talking about a big ass general. He has the opportunity to be that. Like, another thing that bothered me the most too is that NRS got like damn near 80 to 100 Mortal Kombat characters, and they keep using the same couple of motherfuckers over and over again. They got so many characters to tell some brilliant stories, but y'all keep using the same couple of knuckleheads. For example, I would love to see Serena, Kia, and Jitaka just be a triple threat. A triple threat across the board when it comes to story mode. And I also don't like how they disrespected them and said that Chronica was the first female boss. Man, get that shit out of here. Fucking, I believe them 3 was the first female boss. I can't remember what game it was, but they were the first female bosses that you had to go up against. I think it was either Shaolin Monks or it was fucking Special Forces, or it was Mythologies, one or the other. But one of them games had a female boss in it, and I believe it was Serena, Jitaka, and her friend when you had to fight Quan Chi. Anybody remember that?
Okay. I get what you're saying about the whole Chronica thing, but honestly, to be honest with you, I just thought of this idea, and I was watching somebody bring this up about Suhao. Now, I don't know how you guys obviously will feel, but I think he has the potential. This dude I was watching said that he thinks that Suhao, when he was playable in the older games, if you see, he was kind of more of a grappler, and he thinks that he should be Mortal Kombat's answer to Street Fighter Zangief.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. They just need to stop using these same characters. They remind me of the WWE, man. They literally remind me of the WWE. They will run their top stars into the ground for the time being, but by the time they top stars start getting old and people stop liking them, now they ain't got no new characters. That's why it's important to build people across the board. Now, granted, to their credit, they did do the Kombat Kids and all of this other stuff, but it's like, come on, dog. You built the Kombat Kids. You spent all that time building the Kombat Kids when you could have put that time into Movado, Kira, Serena, Ashra. Come on, man. We got a whole list of characters, and let's not forget about the disrespect to Chameleon, Reptile, Airmat. Like, come on, dog. We got all these characters, and y'all set up here and decide to make some damn grandkids. Come on, dude. Like, they wrong for that. And then on top of that, you ain't even gonna give me a Liu Kang and Kitana child. That's where the real disrespect come in at. Where the fuck Lutana at? I gotta eat a pickle after that shit, man. Shit got me hungry. One second, guys. Lunch break.
Yeah, personally, I think this is why I think what they're doing with this game, with the idea of trying to focus on the fan favorites, but also finally getting back to that 3D era. I think you can possibly do both. You can give us those well-known ones, but still go back and pull in the ones that people have not seen for a decade. And the idea of not wanting to Kombat Kids in right now, I mean, it makes sense because, like Ed Boon said, they don't exist right now. If they're going that way forward, there's no way they're going to be alive. So this is their chance to change things to where all them characters that they had in the 3D era that had so much potential, they can now bring them in along with these ones that we know that we love and give them the recognition that they should have got like 15 years ago.
Right.
Oh, I love Baraka. He was awesome in 11.
Baraka. MKX?
Bro, he got his ass whipped in MKX, man. I mean, come on,
Come on, bro.
Listen,
Come on, You got characters like fucking Sonya, Jax, Kano that come back every fucking game. Well,
Yeah,
my language.
even
Every
Kano,
freaking game.
Hey,
even
hey,
Kano
hey,
was mad.
real
Even
quick,
Kano was mad
real
that he
quick.
got an MK4. He's like, "Oh, come on, you fucking."
How
twat.
much
You
y'all
get
want
fucking
bet?
Zarek, you fucking twat. That's
Oh.
what he's saying right now.
Real quick.
Sorry.
How much y'all want to bet they put that old ass bitch Blanche from fucking MKX in as a cameo?
Yo, like, well, nah, look, cause I don't want to go to the YouTube video, like, play it to see what you're saying. Hold on, like, is there any way you can unmute?
I said they gonna put that old ass bitch Blanche
Hold on.
from Mortal Kombat X as a cameo in MK1.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm listening to what y'all saying on Discord and on the stream, and the only way I can understand what. Yeah. I mean, that old bitch was a badass. I mean, don't fuck with grandma. I'm just saying.
God damn.
Sorry, I'm having fun. I'm sorry. Oh, Havoc. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Havoc should come back.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even want Havoc to come. I would rather him stay out until Mortal Kombat 2, till when they get rid of cameos and go back to being a serious fighting game, because Havoc would have fit much better in MK11. Much better. With combos, of course. He would have felt a lot better in that game. In this game, I don't know. This game give me fucking WWE Brawl Stars. It's giving Brawl Stars. It's giving fucking whatever that Warner Brother game that just came out with all the characters in it. They would have been better off putting Shaggy in this bitch. That's how cartoonish it feel. Right. I haven't seen one fucking bicycle kick.
Okay. Hey, I mean, come on. You can't sit there and tell me that seeing Sonya Blade doing an RKO is not some cool shit. I couldn't help but go RKO when I saw it. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Saying, sorry.
Yeah, they dubbed my girl Sonya and took her off the main roster and made her a fucking cameo. Not to say she won't be on it later, but still, she should have been straight up. I ain't gonna lie, this pickle was hitting like a motherfucker. I'm gonna need another jar. Hold on right quick.
Look, I'll say this. Yeah, I think Sonya will be on the main roster. I mean, I know that seeing her as a cameo was shocking. Is shocking, but I do think he'll be back. She'll be back.
Right. Hold on.
Yeah, so I don't think I think they say that so that way they're letting you know, like, don't worry, just because they're cameo does not deconfirm that they can't be playable in the main roster or DLC.
Run to the store real quick and give me some more of these. Give me some Doritos. Give me an ice cream.
Good. Yeah, that's a good question.
No. Get these kind right here. Yeah. Hey, bring all my motherfucking change back too.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, and I know some people have a different feeling on this character. I was so excited to see him, but at the end of the day, I really hope he's playable. I really want Stryker playable. I like Stryker. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, Stryker's my guy.
I understand people give him. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you good. I'm saying Stryker's my guy.
Oh man, Reptile, man, Reptile coming back. See, he's one character I will not be afraid to admit that, because there's a lot of characters in like 11 and X. And X, I was good with several of them, and 11, I pretty much play everybody. And Reptile was the one dude that I've been wanting to really get good with, and he's different. So I'm hoping he's in this game, and I can really be able to work with him more and get better because he's a character that I agree with Wave on that he needs that more. He definitely has a chance now to get that respect he should have been having for the past God knows how long instead of being a punching bag when he's the first ever secret character.
Right. They should have definitely redeemed him, but we gonna see how that turned out. But I will tell you this here. My number one thing is going forward, they gonna have to in order to re-win me, they gonna have to deliver with that story mode. Because I don't know if you guys seen any of my previous work, but them documentaries that I was doing for MK11, I was top dog when it comes to those documentaries. I'm the only dude on YouTube that do Mortal Kombat documentaries and do them very well, you know? So I'm excited for story mode to see what information we gonna extract, what's gonna happen with the next game. I got a feeling they gonna call the next game Mortal Kombat 2. That's probably what they gonna call it, but I hope not because we already got a Mortal Kombat 2. So I'm kinda hoping they call the next game Mortal Kombat 12, Mortal Kombat 13 or something. Let's get back to where we was. Let's just consider this a different timeline and let's go back and act like ain't nothing happened once this game done ran its course. That's what I would like to see them do. Go back to where we were. We can get a fresh start too, but only thing that they was missing with the previous game, like I said, was having them combos and a freaking run button. You know, since when did they take running out of fighting games? Like, woo, man, it's what a time to be alive, to be a fighting game fan. These people have you stressed the fuck out. I swear to God they would. I tell you that much, man. Like, they couldn't pay me at NetherRealm. They could not pay me to pretend to like some shit. I'll tell them straight. I'll be like, look, Ed Boon, hey, this game lit. Y'all the real OGs. We appreciate y'all. But don't put this bullshit in the game unless y'all gonna put a switch to turn that shit on and to turn that shit off.
I was never good at the running button. I'm sorry. I went through hell trying to master that damn thing. I can't. I've not been able to master that running button. I'm sorry. That's the one thing in X that I just go through hell trying to get down. Just being honest.
Yeah. I'll say this much. We got Kenshi back this year, though. We got Kenshi, so...
Educator said he wouldn't like the run button to return, so I agree with that.
Yeah, because, like, I get it. Like, people like the running button, but at the same time, I feel like if they were to bring it back, I've always think they should just add an optional thing where if you prefer not to use it, then turn it off in the options. But hell yeah, I'm happy about Kenshi.
And see, that's the same thing I feel about cameos. They could add it into the game to please everybody, but just make this shit a fucking option. That would have been good because I feel like if you gonna put cameos in the game, you might as well give us the run button too. Then since y'all feeling so bold and empowered over there in NRS, let us get that run button up off you, cuz, so I could run down on you and beat the brakes off you before your cameo even wake up to get out of bed for work. That's how I'm looking at it. So they need to go ahead and add that run button. And another thing that really pissed me off that Ed Boon said, he said he did not do tag team because nobody played tag team.
Honest, they should have just made a tag game.
Like, right.
Time wasting all these characters for what? You could just make a tag game from the jump, and that way everybody be happy. All this cameo stuff is irrelevant. Like, why would you even do that? It's like a lazy cash grab to me.
Right. And see, my thing is this. Like, they definitely could have made it a tag team game. Straight up.
11.
Shit, this cash grab too. You don't see it, they reselling you the same shit.
Hell yeah.
Same thing, bro.
They definitely...
Bro, I'm done.
Look, they definitely reselling the same shit is what they doing.
This meant it's the same game. It's not. Like, what? Bro, tripping.
Not on the surface, bro, but realistically, it's the same shit. All this is consumable.
Listen. They're selling water to thirsty people. They're selling.
What's Soul Calibur? You telling me they make the same games?
They are the same game, but guess what? It's the same game, yeah. But guess what though? at the same time they have legacy. Mortal Kombat never really had legacy. Every time they bring a new Mortal Kombat out, they tear down the whole system, and then they repurpose it and make a whole new system. This time around, they're actually using all the stuff they already created, and they make it into a game itself. This is the first time I've really done that since Injustice 2. Because remember, Injustice 1 was what it was, and then they made Injustice 2 was basically the same game but with updated graphics. They kind of did a little balancing here or there. This time, they did what they did here is they combined Injustice 2 and MK11, and they gave you MK1. That's all it is. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. You can literally see it. I don't know why you can't see it.
So what would you want it? A copy and paste from MKX?
No. All I'm saying is that the run button need to go because it destroyed the neutral. If you got the run button going on, chances are you're not gonna learn how to respect neutral in any fighting game because it's just like automatic. Boom, I'm in your face.
That's
People
true.
struggle. Yeah, so that's like I was really good at MKX. I didn't mind it, but I understand the concept. And even Ninja Killer said himself when he was doing his breakdown, he said, man, if I had a choice between the run button and like wave dashing, I'll choose wave dashing. And this the motherfucker, he's the best Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat. He's the best Mortal Kombat X player. And he's telling you that the run button is irrelevant. There's no point for it.
Yeah,
I agree.
everybody left.
My whole thing is this. If they gonna do all this bullshit, just go ahead and put every goddamn thing in the game. If they feeling that bold and that empowered. I like MK11 because it did not have a run button, which was cool. That was cool. You could focus on one person. That one person can focus on you. So, which means if I slap the shit out you, I ain't got to worry about Sonya running in from behind and slapping me in the back of my neck just for me to look at her and then for you to super kick me in the back of my head for me to lose. That's what I'm not feeling about this game here. It was only one character that had a cameo in Mortal Kombat 11, and that was Johnny Cage when he had his fucking stunt double running all over the screen, you know, pulling overtime, basically. That was pretty cool because it was just something for Johnny Cage. If they would have left that to just Johnny Cage, that would have been dope.
You mean?
What you say?
Oh, sorry, I was referencing Shawn Michaels.
Oh, you good. So, damn, it was something else I was going to touch on. Shit, it slipped my mind. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Tag teams. So when it comes to tag teams, Ed Boon said himself that they didn't include tag teams because nobody plays tag teams. And it's like, dude, you reading some old ass stats from 2011. 2011, that's some old ass stats that you reading. And you talking about some people don't want tag team. People do want tag team. You just didn't want to give it to us. You just gave us that BS that you gave us. Something we did not ask for at all. Not even a little bit. I need to reset the screen real quick. So I'm going to click this. Go back over the scene. Click this here. And we're going to restart. Alright, boom. There we go. Let's check the comments. Mal said in a real fight, people don't throw fireballs either. Y'all ass, man. Bro doesn't play his own game. I ain't gonna lie, Johnny Cage don't play his own game at all. What else we got here? Tekken 3 was golden. Street Fighter 6 is fun as fuck. Even the story mode is fun. Tekken 7 was fire. Sonya been on active duty for 30 years. She's supposed to be 26. This timeline.
The thing that I want, to be honest, don't get me wrong, a tag team would be great to see again. And I can agree that I don't know why Ed is still on that whole tag team thing. I think eventually he's going to have to bring it in because I enjoyed it the time it had. And at the same time, there's so many ideas that they could do now with this, with everything being new now. A character that I want back, and I know that people give him crap, but when I played Deception, I actually was a Cobra fan. I actually liked Cobra, so I kind of want to see Cobra personally. That's just me though.
Yeah, Ed Boon, he definitely tripping because he missed that ship because remember, like a few years ago, tag games were like all over the place. You had Blaze Blue Tag, you had Dragon Ball Fighter, you had all these games like incorporating tag. It was hype at the time, you know, trying to rekindle that flame that Marvel's Capcom 3 had.
Yeah.
So for him to say, "Oh, nobody play tag," get the fuck out of here. Everybody loved tag games.
Oh,
You
hell
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I don't say what he was reading off of. Like he said, that was definitely for some old article from like 2010 or something like that. But yeah, people love tag. So that's what I'm saying. They should have just did this game as a tag game and make everybody happy, because some people are gonna be pissed that their character is a cameo and they can't play their character. You know?
I agree. I can understand. There's going to be some people that will be very disappointed, and I agree. But I do think that maybe, hopefully, he can, because they got a couple months. I'm sure they can do like an update or something to where they can add it to where you can make it a tag team. I mean, I'm sure they can do it if they wanted to.
I think they can do that, but they're not going to do that.
Oh, is it too? Oh, it's too late. Damn it.
Yeah, it take like months for them to do one character. So if they just got them down to doing a few moves here and there, then they ain't gonna be able to do that.
You know, I had this. I remember playing Deception.
Go ahead, guys.
Oh, sorry. I was listening. I'm listening to Wave off his stream. That's the only way I can hear him. Because when he talks in the Discord, I can't understand a word he's saying.
Yeah, same here. I can't really hear him either.
So that's why I have to kind of be a little delayed here, because I'm listening, because he'll be talking in the stream, so that way I'll be trying to hear him. That way, then I don't interrupt him.
No problem, guys. I get where you're coming from. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying, man. I think at the end of the day, I think the game's not out yet. This is only the first time we've really seen it like this. I think we have a couple months for them to work on it, to polish it, and that way it can be done when it comes out, and that everything can be, well polished and done in the final. So I'm pretty sure everybody will find their way to have fun.
Yeah, I think everybody will find a way to have fun. I just know Ed Boon and them, they got a ticking time clock, because by the time that when that GTA 6 trailer dropped, I'm sorry.
I mean, if I can be
I'm
honest,
out.
I mean, Movado looks like Jet Li if he was pissed off half the time. I mean, I'm just being honest. He kind of does look like him. Man, I thought that. I'm sorry, but I thought he was Cole Young for a second. He looked like Cole Young for a second. Oh shit, Louis Ted.
Yo, yeah, I thought that was Cole Young too. I thought that was Cole Young too when I saw him.
Story footage though, that could be like before you get the power, so we gotta wait to see on that.
I thought that was Cole Young, and Johnny Cage out here looking a little he looking a little movie-ish.
He is Cole Young. The actor that plays Cole Young in the movie, he did the voice scan for Kenshi. I mean, not the voice, the facial scan.
Well, actually, I seen two podcasters
as an actual character in the game. I mean, that's better than that.
Well, hold up. From what I saw, from the information I got, two podcasters. It was a boy, a man and a woman. The guy did it for Kenshi, and the woman did it for, I believe, Kitana. I saw that somewhere. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna link this source when I get a chance. But that is facts. They did the visuals for Kenshi and for Kitana. I'll make a video on that when I get a chance. Street Fighter 2 is GOAT. Yeah, Sindel, she better have double D's, but Kitana and Melina don't look like. Oh, speaking of Kitana and Melina, they said Melina got a disease in this game. So what type of disease she got? What, she got AIDS? She got herpes? Like, come on, man. What y'all doing? So who behind these experiments? Is it Shang Tsung? Is it Quan Chi? Who's behind these experiments? That's what I want to know.
Double D's. What the hell? Sorry, he said something about somebody having double D's. Oh, he said I misheard him. Yeah, I was listening to him off the stream, and it sounded like he said somebody was saying something about her having double D's or something. I'm like, what the hell?
I was reading a comment about Sindel having double D's. Somebody left that in the comment section.
Man, all I know is MK11 was so trash. They didn't even make MK1 free. That's how bad MK11 was.
Man, my nephew. Let me tell you a funny story. Yeah, Sindel. Okay, my nephew, laugh out loud. He won't stop aggravating me about playing Fortnite, and I'm not into that game. I just find it cringe that you're Ryu running around with a gun with Doctor Doom, Wolverine, the Terminator, and the whole goddamn French world, fiction world building shit. I find that odd.
Yeah, I can't get in. I can't get into that game either. I tried to play it one time. I tried to kill this dude, and he decided he wanted to build a fucking community. So I turned the game off. Like, I couldn't deal with it. I shoot a rocket launcher, blow your house up, and you build another one. Nah, I don't have time for that. But another thing too, guys, I will be finding a time that we can go live. It's probably going to be Tuesdays. Don't worry, I will get this audio situation under control so you guys can hear me on Discord. So I am going to be running some tests with you guys in the future, so that way we can get all of this under control correctly.
I was facing this woman. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm listening to his. Yeah, I was on MK11. I was playing as Terminator, and this dude gets on the mic, and he's from another country, and he kept calling me. He called me something stupid. I don't know what he called me. He called me a twat. Then he turned around and called me a puta. I didn't know what that was, and I just all I said was, "Have a good day. Appreciate your compliment." I don't know why I didn't know what none of these words mean.
Puta is a bitch. He called you a bitch.
Somebody said I should host King of the Hill for PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I find it funny when you face those people online and they take it too serious and they're cussing at you and you're just like, hey, hey man, have a great day. Like, you're letting them know I'm not falling for your silliness.
Hey, I got something to ask y'all though. What do y'all feel about in the future in this game? It's gonna be witch hunts for certain characters. Like, hear me out. Like with MK11, I main Kung Lao. I use Kung Lao since the beginning, but I stopped playing the game later on. But that's here or there. But the reason why I bring it up is because you have characters like Cabal, who never was touched in any type of patch, who was always left untouched. So during the game's life, people were saying what? Kung Lao was S tier, Kung Lao was top, all this stuff like that, right? Meanwhile, Cabal, he stayed the same. He never got nerfed, right? And he never put him in the top 10. And then when they nerfed when they nerfed Kung Lao, they tier list. They said, "Oh wow, look at Cabal. He's so good now." It's like, wait, he's been the same. So why is he top 10 now or top 5 now, where he was the same at the beginning of the game, but y'all didn't choose to, y'all chose not to mention him so he wouldn't get nerfed. And this is what goes into what Wave 4 was talking about. All the top players are bought and paid for. They will influence you guys to say, oh, this character's S tier, this character's S rank. Kung Lao was never a S tier character. He had no plus frames. His turn was over after everything he did. So if you had Cabal, who had no flawless block gaps, no highs, he had all mids, the best crushing blows, full screen launcher with no meter, not even in the top 10. Look at tell you what, go look at Sonic Fox first tier list, go look at Catcher and Buster's first tier list. Cabal was not even in their top 10. Kung Lao was in their top 5 or whatever, and Kung Lao didn't have anything. As soon as the game got done, when they said, oh, we're no longer supporting the game, all the nerfs had hit Kung Lao. Knocked him out of top 10, which he was never a top 10 character. He was a mid-tier character. then they say, oh, look at Cabal sitting here with all these, blah blah blah. He's an S tier character. It's like, man, like, so how do y'all feel about that? What are y'all gonna do when that happens to your character? That's what I'm gonna say, like the false witch hunts.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Ain't gonna lie, well, I'm sorry. I thought that was because near the end of the game, they opened up the variations. So a lot of the stuff that we wasn't able to do, we were able to put that shit together and put it in rank, and that's what changed the tier list. But I'm not, but that's what I thought. That's the reason why I thought they changed it, because they opened up the variation.
I think Cabal. When you say that, I mean, I didn't even know about this, honestly, because I think Cabal is probably, in my personal opinion, I think he's probably one of the best in MK11, because yeah, he can be annoying, but if you really get him down, he can be a beast in MK11 if you know what you're doing. I've always liked Cabal, so I think he deserves to be on that list too. But I don't really watch Sonic and them's like tier lists, so I knew nothing about that.
I get what you're saying though, because they complain like hell about Kung Lao because of the way the people played Kung Lao.
Yeah.
A lot of his jump ins and shit. Jumps already overpowered across the board anyway. But Kung Lao. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll say this though. I think this Kung Lao. I don't think this is the real the Kung Lao. I think this is Kung Jin. Because remember in the beginning of the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, when he tries to throw his hat at Sub-Zero, right? He grabbed Kung Jin's chakra rim off the wall. He threw that shit with precision. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They might be doing some shit, man. And I said this as a joke. I was like, man, watch that replace Kung Lao with Kung Jin. And then sure enough, this nigga grabs the chakra rim off the wall. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Well, I think personally, I mean, it could be the Great Kung Lao, it could be Kung Lao. Honestly, I don't know that either one. It doesn't matter to me. But I get your point. He did throw the weapon that Kung Jin uses. But my thing too was, that's what I'm excited about. Is like everything can be changed now, and with a new things can be going forward with the story. Yeah, and now that's what makes this exciting, because now we're like, what's going to happen now? Kenshi might be over here with the Akuza, or he's a part of the Black Dragon, doing God knows what, probably going to the underground where the Black Dragon, do this thing, and then, he could be sitting there smoking a cigar and just listening to some Metallica or something, I don't know. Yeah, and me personally, there's one character from the Black Dragon that I wish they used more, because he's like the most OP of that whole fucking group, and that's Tremor. That dude he has the potential, he could be the leader.
Wait. Hold up. Another person, hold on. Another person that they could use real quick. They need to use my boy No Face. They need to bring No Face into Mortal Kombat and stop BSing around. We got a skull-headed dude with a flame tire. A flamethrower, and he was Kano's right-hand man for the Black Dragon, right? So we need to see No Face. If y'all ain't gonna use Kano, since Kano is a cameo in this game, who's going to run the Black Dragon? So it gotta be either a Cobra, Kira, No Face. I know I'm missing like 2 people, but I would really love for them to introduce No Face, because No Face got the potential to be a Black Dragon boss. He does. Like, come on, imagine fighting No Face. Big ass dude, flamethrower, grenades. He remind me of like a souped up, I would say a souped up striker. I'm talking about grenades, flash bombs, all types of stuff. By him being an ex-military renegade, I think he would be perfect to run the Black Dragon. So if MK really want to redeem themselves, they better do good with this story and deliver on this story. That's the only way I'm going to forgive them. And also, they better drop that Aftermath 2.0 DLC also, and they better re-deliver. So, only thing I care about when it comes to MK1, is them putting out a good story. They put out a good story, I'm gonna be a happy camper, so I can make some 1 hour long documentaries for you guys about some cool ass theories and stuff that I have. Simple as that. I'm gonna pass it back over to y'all.
Yeah, see, they should do that. I would like to see No Face. And then you already got the blueprint there. You got Stryker. You got a character that already did most of this stuff anyway. So what better to do with just repurpose that and make that an actual character? That would be pretty fire.
I'd be okay with No Face. I personally, there is another character that Wave talked about, and I thought he looked cool. I think it would be cool to bring in Volok or whatever the hell that big ass MFer is from that's a demon or something. He looked cool as hell. So I think what would be cool is, because I know some people are talking about Shinnok, which I don't personally think he's going to show up, but I think it'd be cool. Like, what if you have it where in this timeline, you have Bolok, maybe he's like revealed to be Shinnok's general or something, and he'll do whatever he wants him to do, and I feel like that's a good way to bring him in, is to he can use him to come in and be like right there, you know, instead of us getting Shinnok, we can get Bolok.
Okay. Yo, I got a theory for you, Wave Report. Hear me out.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. So you know that remember in the beginning of MK11, right? When Dark Raiden, like, they featured him pretty well in the beginning, but then when Chronica appeared, I guess he got like Thanos and turned into dust, right? And we never saw him again. And I think that he's gonna play a fact. I think he's still out there, for one. And number two, I don't know if you remember when Liu Kang received the power from Raiden, and then Liu Kang said, "Who should I share this power with?" Blah blah blah. And then he said, "Yo, blah blah blah." He said, "Oh, Katana," and he's like, "I'm gonna shake the realms with her," and all this crap like that, right? So I have a theory. What if Katana turns into Chronica, and history repeats itself? Like on some Adam and Eve type shit.
Okay, so I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you right there real quick.
What if he gets to Katana and then, like, he just manipulates her? And, like, cause you know time never changes. You could bend time, but you cannot change it. Like,
okay.
What if the same shit happens again? You know what I'm saying? Like an infinite loop.
Okay, so I'll say this here.
Chronica the whole time.
So while you right, there's these things they're called fixed points in time. And when you have fixed points in times, you cannot change fixed points in times. For example, Liu Kang and Raiden bumping heads all the time and Chronica getting them to fight. That's a fixed point in time. That's a fact. That's number one. Fact number two, Shang Tsung was created by Chronica to serve her own agenda. That is fact number two. Let's see. Number three, power levels is that's definitely another fact. So to respond directly to what you're saying, I am hearing that Kitana is a Titan. Kitana is a Titan, except what happens is this, is the Joker tricks Liu Kang into killing his version of Kitana. So I've already been saying this for about 2 years now, that Liu Kang is a false god, and he's a false god, and he's a dictator, and that him and Raiden is just living each other's lives at this point. Because if you look at all the dialogue and all the text, and I am going to be making a video on this, I'll probably drop this video tomorrow or the day after. But Liu Kang he gives everybody choices, and the choices that he give them are basically bad choices. So for example, he'll be like, you can live in peace or you can live in violence. He don't want you to live in violence. He wants you to pick peace. If you pick violence, he gonna beat the brakes off of you. You know, so he's already running a dictatorship. Like, for example, him and Kenshi is beefing in the story mode of Mortal Kombat 1 because Kenshi wants all of those artifacts that Liu Kang have. Liu Kang does have a set of artifacts. Hold on right quick, y'all. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna hit you right back in a minute. I'm gonna lie. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, basically what happened with that is my bad, I had a phone call. Shit threw me off. What the fuck was I saying? Okay, yeah, so Kenshi wanted to get his hands on Liu Kang's artifacts. Now, you guys remember when Shang Tsung had that treasure room on the crypt in MK11? He had all them treasures in there, all them secrets, all them goodies. Well, Liu Kang got his own version of that. And the one that Liu Kang got, you can see pictures on the wall of the two Kung Laos from the previous Mortal Kombat. You could see pictures of Su Hao. You could see some Unaga stuff. All types of stuff across the board, straight up. You know? So what I just want to point out real quick is that's a really, really good theory that you got. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. But I am told that Kitana will become a Titan. And she is going to be one of the people that's supposed to kill the combat kids or something like that. We don't know how true that is. But we're going to have to wait and see how true that turns out. Simple as that. Hopefully that answered your questions. And one last thing I want to throw up here for you guys. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and respond. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close the show out. I'm going to get up out of here. I got to get on the phone. I got some cupcaking to do.
Well, my answer to that. Hang on.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I think, like I said, I think this has been fun. I've never done this, and I'm glad that I got to meet some of y'all and have this awesome conversation as fans and friends. This has been awesome. And I think to answer that idea, that is very intriguing. And that's why I'm so damn excited for this story mode, because that sounds like it's going to be fire to see in front of our eyes on the game, because there's so many endless possibilities now.
Yeah, I would definitely say endless possibilities as to what can happen in the Mortal Kombat world. I am going to do the best I can, guys, to make sure that this podcast becomes really, really good and runs like a well-oiled machine, even if I got to bring in some help to do so. So I appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in to this episode. For those of you that are watching right now, we got 84 people watching at the time of being live. Do me a favor and smash that like button. It is 100% absolutely free for you to hit that like button to show your support for all of us sitting here as fans, connecting around the world and sharing our love for MK. So go ahead and hit that like button if you have not done so already. I would truly appreciate it, because this is the #1 favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Don't be stingy. Remember, if you go to bed and you don't hit that like button and you don't put the cover over your feet, don't be mad when you wake up and there's some chick with a big giant rap chain on it that say Sexy Red sucking on your toes and you don't know what's going on. That's going to be on you if she's sitting on the edge of your bed sucking on your toes. That's all I'm saying. So hit that like button while you can.
What the hell?
Trust me, they'll get the reference. It'll you'll catch it probably like 2 days from now or something.
That's disgusting. I could waking up to that's better. I mean, can you imagine waking up to Kano and it's like looking at me, he's like, why didn't you fucking hit that like button, you fucking bastard? Hit the fucking like button.
Yo, either that or you wake up and Liu Kang just hovering over your bed and be like, I gave you a chance to make a choice and you defied a god. Did he rip your ass apart? That's more like it. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Smash that like button, guys. Remember, if you don't hit the like button, it's pink and her booty hole is brown.
Yeah,
just remember that.
Creepy shit, Wave. Look, I don't mess with that Ouija board shit. Hell to the no. I'm good. No.
I know, right?
It's been fun, guys. We've been out here thugging with our rounds. Is what we've been doing. Tune in Tuesday for the next live stream. Guys, please make sure that you stay active in the Discord. I'm going to be bringing as many people to the Discord as possible to make the Discord popping again the way that it used to be. So make sure you check into the Discord here and there. For those of you that didn't join, the link is in the chat. One of the moderators will post it if it has not been posted already, and we gonna just try to make one of the biggest MK communities that we can, because I want people to be able to hop on the microphone, say what they want to say without being filtered. You know, any of the haters, for those of you haters that are watching this and was like, damn, I wish I could have joined and ruined your stream, well, you're more than welcome to join the Discord, get on the microphone, ask any questions. Just because you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you does not mean your voice is not valued over here at the Wave Report. I appreciate and respect freedom of expression, freedom of opinions, so you can have that here. But if you come over here with that BS, you know, I'm gonna have to hit a cameo fatality on you, man. Yo, where's this bitch with my money? She went to the store like fucking 30 minutes ago.
The
hell?
Yeah, I'm listening to your thing. Yeah, mate. If you come over here with that BS, mate, I'm gonna send a black dragon to your fucking house, mate, and I'm gonna kick your arse all over that fucking house. Sorry, I'm having too much fun.
Somebody said drop that fire outro. Don't worry, guys. I got you. I got you. Here's the outro. Here's your favorite song. Catch you dropping the video tomorrow at 11:45 p.m. I am going to try to get back to 3 to 5 videos a day. That's going to be my goal. That's a little hard to do, but you know, I got to challenge myself. Got to stay ready up for that. So here's the outro. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. And remember, if you don't like the Wave Report, shut the fuck up.
They say it's up, then we ain't in. Pull up with it on a change of plans. Cause we shoot ya. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling? Cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coop, I say, and I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top, so you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, we bring a sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left hand.